Yeah, well, since it didn't stick, you know, I mean, it just broke across the whole thing. But, oh well.
Damn, well, still, at least you got a screen protector.
Yeah, luckily.
Yes, didn't save lives.
Mhm.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's
Oh,
up?
How you doing?
What's up,
Good,
bro?
good. How are you?
I'm good, man.
How you been?
Good, long time no see.
No,
How
right?
you guys doing?
Watching TV,
Not
man.
much.
Nice.
70 show, you know.
Oh, dude, my favorite show. Hey, did you guys hear about Korea?
No.
What about Korea?
Dude, North Korea and South Korea, they like became friends. They're like,
What, dude?
yeah, it's like
I'm surprised.
found out about it on my new phone.
What? Look at that. Finally updated.
Super slick, dude. You guys need iPhones in your lives.
Man, cool. But what are you gonna do with your old phone?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, honestly, like, it's kind of useless. What could I even use it for now? Probably just.
Nah, man. You could at least use this as a backup phone. But throwing these away in the trash is bad for the environment. Whatever's in here, it ends up getting burned. And that's just releasing so much more carbon dioxide than just regular fire. No, man, just keep it. At least for the meantime.
I guess you're right.
Listen up, because what he did was wrong. Not in the right or wrong sense, but our future sense. It takes valuable and rare earth materials to be able to manufacture electronic goods like cell phones. Our supply of those raw materials will soon reach a scarcity, which means that we won't be able to continue producing our favorite pastime devices, not to mention our everyday electronics. These could include coffee makers and even smaller things like key fobs for your car keys. We take these things for granted, even though there could be a great deal of ingenuity to create the product. We would just toss in the trash like ordinary garbage, but there's some materials in the electronic products that could be recycled. I know it's easier to throw in the trash and forget about the problems it caused you, but it could potentially create bigger problems not functioning quickly enough. Our waste piles up in large amounts, and we burn a great deal of it to become rid of it. Burning electronic goods like cell phones are producing more than just a carbon dioxide pollution cloud. The batteries of these devices can contain somewhat toxic materials for the product to function. When they burn, they could create a cloud much more potent than your ordinary carbon dioxide fire. These clouds of pollution are contributing a large amount of greenhouse gases, which are creating a hotter environment for the inhabitants of Earth. This includes you and everyone around you, not to mention all the animals. Of course, cell phones aren't only to blame. Our survival has become dependent on technological advances. We're surrounded by electronic products that range from small to big, like MP3 players and refrigerators. Usually the appliances, especially the large ones, like washers and dryers, tend to have somewhat of a long lifespan, around 10 years for example. So wasting those big appliances is not as much as the smaller devices. However, we still make arrangements to get rid of the big appliances that we call waste, and we've allowed things to become obsolete in short periods like cell phones and televisions. Each year a new cell phone is promoted, claiming improvement from the previous model, but next year they'll claim the same thing. For a majority of those replaced cell phones, they're disposed improperly. We can recycle most, if not all, of the electronic goods that are manufactured. Not only will we be able to reuse a material until its lifespan has ended, meaning we will have an abundance of these raw materials rather than the limited supply, it will prevent hazardous materials from being burned with the regular city waste. The less we burn, the longer the world will turn. The more we can recycle, the more we can continue producing better designs for the electronic products that we all know and love. The improvements could take on the challenge of using less while improving from the previous model. We have to keep looking forward for there to be one. We can't just hope for one. Action must be taken to reduce electronic waste and improper disposal. Batteries, regular AA batteries, give warning not to be thrown in regular trash, but I know it still happens because I've done it myself. It's better to set these unwanted electronic things aside where it won't bother you, but you're aware of it so you can make arrangements to properly dispose of these goods that don't belong in ordinary trash. If you already recycle consumer trash like cardboard and plastics, then you could possibly consider creating a separate bin for electronics so they could have a feature back in your house in some way. Not only is electronic waste in high demand because there are some workshops and facilities in need to continue recycling these materials to keep up and running, sometimes companies will even pay you for your old products. They could give you in-store credit or pay you cash for your old cell phones, for example. There's a kiosk that I've seen around near the entrances of shopping malls and the stores of Walmart that pay you money for your old cell phone device. To recycle other electronic products ranging from small to big, please consider the following programs or companies that take in old products to be recycled. We should all take one step forward toward the future to begin the start of a cleaner and better future. Any step of movement could lead toward another future. It should be forward for there to be a nicer one for everybody. We could all contribute to improve the human race. We want to see the finish line, not only see the firing shot that launched us to begin. It all starts at home. Save the world, recycle. Yeah, got a little messed up when I did that, but it's okay. Mistakes happen.
Cool, but what you gonna do with your old friend?
I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Right? Or
No.
you do?
I'm sorry. No.
What are you gonna use